What's going on, Nerd Nation? This is Sleevecard signing in and welcoming you guys back to another episode of Pokemon HeartGold Nuzlocke. We are still chugging right along. After quite a few losses the last couple episodes, we're still hanging in there. And we have cobbled together pretty much the remnants of our box to make our current team. So let's take a second to look at that current team just to get you guys all caught up to speed before we jump into today's episode. So, leading things off, the one, the only Ho-Oh that we actually snagged last episode. So this actually cost us half our team really getting Ho-Oh, but hopefully it's worth it. I mean, already at level 45, so this is going to be the leader of our team going into today and hopefully future episodes. But Ho-Oh is running Extrasensory, Sunny Day, Fire Blast, and of course that signature move, a Sacred Fire, while also holding on to the Charcoal. So unfortunately our Charcoal user throughout the entire lock went down last episode. So hopefully Ho-Oh here can pick up pick up the mantle, pick up the legacy of our fire types, and continue on. Next up, we have Hex, our level 27 Coughing. Hex has Poison Gas, Tackle, Sludge, and Assurance. Almost to Wheezing, but not quite yet. Next, we have Dumbo, our level 25 Donphan. Dumbo has Fury Attack, Takedown, Rollout, and Slam. We also have Amp, our 26 Flaffy. Amp has Charge, Cotton Spore, Thundershock, and Thunder Wave while holding on to that Quick Claw because unfortunately the Ampharos, Flaffy, Mareep whole lineage there is not known for its speed, not at all. Next up we have a shiny. We have our red Gyarados that we captured back in the Lake of Rage. We have Attilian, our level 30 red Gyarados. Attilian has Bite, Dragon Rage, Leer, and Twister. But should be seeing a bit of a moveset update here in a second because, of course, we need somebody with Surf. And I feel like Leer's definitely going by the wayside for that. And last but not least, I was not too excited to add this onto the team, but we had to put somebody in, and we did need a grass type. So unfortunately, we have literally the weakest Pokemon in all of Pokemon, and that is Sunkern. At level 12, no less. But Sunkern is rocking out with Absorb, Growth, Mega Drain, and Ingrain. And I also give him Experience Share, not because he can really evolve, because I don't think we have a Sunstone, but because him being at level 12, everybody else being really in the mid-20s, did not gel well for me. So hopefully we can get Colonel up to the rest of the team this episode or shortly thereafter, and we'll go from there. And speaking of today's episode, we are back in New Bark Town. So in today's episode, we are going to be heading off to... not to cut myself off there, but look how majestic that looks following behind us. But we're in New Bark Town. We're going to be heading off this way to the Tojo Falls and on to Victory Road. So my goal this episode really is to survive to Victory Road, which is something that might elude us because our team is really getting beat up here. But that's the goal. That's the goal, at least. We want to make it to Victory Road, and we're going to take it one episode at a time these days because we're definitely running out of some items on the team to keep everything trugging right along. But, like I said, I do need to put Surf on somebody because we do need to get across this water here. So, of course, that Surf is going to go right on to Attilian, pretty much because that's our only option, really. But we'll put Surf on Attilian, which is not too bad, because Leer is definitely... Leer's got to go. There's no way around it. Leer has got to go. So we'll get rid of Leer. I wish Surf was physical. Of course it's not. Waterfall's physical. But I wish Surf was physical because obviously Attilian is going to be more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. But we're working with what we got. Unfortunately, we do what we can. But he does look pretty cool there, popping up. Oh, okay, so we're actually on a new route, so this would be an encounter for us. Tentacle, okay. That's not too bad. I mean, Tentacruel can be useful in some circles. Tentacool, maybe. I'm not sending out Colonel. I guess we'll just go for hacks. We'll go for hacks. At least we can neutralize each other on the poison typing. I'll go for like a tackle or an assurance or something. But, this is actually, now that I think about it, this actually wouldn't be too bad in the box. Like, it's not the best. Attillion's probably a better option for us, honestly. But it's not the worst thing to have with us, I guess. And I'm going to go for the sludge. It's resisted, so hopefully it being stabbed and it being resisted works out. And it does. So I have like not a bet really, but I have sort of a hunch going on with veteran trainer John, who feels that we're going to go down to our rival, which we could, because our rival actually is on the other side of Victory Road. I believe is our next rival battle. He thinks we're going to go down to there. I'm hoping we at least get into the Elite Four and go down in just like a blaze of glory to like Lance or somebody. If I'm being honest, I probably feel like I have to side with him just because we really don't have too many options going for us right now. But we did get the tentacle at least, so, you know, that could be an option down the line. I doubt it, but you never know. You never know in this game. I'm going to name him what I name all of my tentacle, LL Cool J. So LL Cool J, oh, he went to the death box. I will have to remember to swap that. He went to the death box because right before I started this episode, I went in there and got the charcoal off of Cinder because I boxed Cinder. In our despair for losing Cinder, I boxed Cinder without remembering to take the item off of him. I also didn't remember to get the amulet coin off of Nami, so I got both those items off. But now I have to remember to get LL Cool J out of the death box. LL Cool J is still alive. It's not a hoax. It's not a death hoax. It's not like a Tupac thing. I think LL Cool J is still alive. God. Now I'm baffled. I feel like he's alive, but then I also feel like I could find out here in a second that he's dead, and that would be very unfortunate. But who knows?
Hey! Do you know what you just did? You've taken your first step into Kanto. Check your Pokegear map and see.
I will not do that. I love how he's more impressed that we took our first step into Kanto than he is with the fact that we have a giant freaking bird with us. We have a legendary bird with us, and he's just stoked that we surfed across his little pond over here. Tojo Falls. There is one thing in here that if we had a Celebi we could do. I don't know if you guys know this, but so there's a portion of oh, come on. So I got to put Waterfall on. That's not too bad, I guess. I guess Attilion can learn Waterfall. Whatever. But there is a portion of Tojo Falls. There's a whole storyline to it with Giovanni, and I kind of wish that I had a Celebi just so I could show it to you guys. But basically, there's a whole like extra bit to the story with Team Rocket where if you take a Celebi to the shrine in Ilex Forest, it'll take you back in time, and you can actually come over here and battle Giovanni. And it takes you back in time, pretty much to where we were just beating. Twister or Dragon Rage? I guess we're gonna Dragon Rage. But it'll take you back in time to when we were just beating Team Rocket at the Goldenrod Tower. But it takes you back in time, and you can actually come over and battle Giovanni. And Giovanni's got like a four-member team in like the mid-40s, low 40s, somewhere in there. But it's kind of a cool storyline bit because you get to kind of come back. You find out that he's been hiding out at Tojo Falls. And you really do get to finally put it into Team Rocket, because their whole thing is getting Giovanni. So now that you've disbanded them and you've defeated Giovanni again, it really kind of undermines their whole process there. Okay, how the hell do I get up there? Oh, it's over here. I was like, I know there's some way to get over here because we just surfed right past it all. There's the other Mon that we lost. Poor Edvard. I don't know how many encounters we're also going to get going through this because... Oh, come on. I'll say because, oh, what? So this, we can actually catch this because Tojo Falls is a separate encounter. It's its own separate area. So we can actually get ourselves a Slowpoke, which could actually be viable. I mean, there are things a lot worse that are viable, so let's swap into Amp. Let's see if we can't get one electric move off without KOing it, which should be doable because we're not too far off on level. So I think if we get one Thunder Shock here and then maybe a Thunder Wave to paralyze, we should be pretty decent. But this could be viable if we get a slow Bro. If something were to happen to Attilian, this would definitely be a solid option. I would probably use this actually over Tentacruel. So, oh, no, don't swap out. We're going here. We're going to Thunder Wave. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I wasn't even paying attention. But yes, he's already paralyzed. So I have no idea why I just went for that. Disregard me. I just kind of auto-tracked. I knew that was my plan. Like, I wanted to come out, Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave. Obviously, Amp knew that was the plan too, because it did it all in one. Okay, so we got Slowpoke. Like I said, that's actually a decent pickup for us. So if we can, or if something were to happen to Attilian, and I don't want something to happen to Attilian, but something were to happen to Attilian, this could be a solid like little bit for us. I don't know what to name him. Let's name him Dash. Dash the Slowpoke. Go into the death box. Still alive, but go into the death box. So let's see. Oh, a Moonstone. Okay. That would be useful if we had put Nidoran into the team, because then obviously we could have gotten like Nidorino or Nidorina, depending on which one, and kind of gone from there. Obviously, if we get a Clefairy or a Jigglypuff, that would be useful as well. But who knows? But we do have a trainer right here, so let's see what our trainer is going to do. Ho-Ho's just completely blocking up that whole entrance. Okay. So this is going to be our first test, because I'm not sure what level we should be expecting on these trainers. I feel like the Elite Four is in the 40s, like the mid to late 40s. So I feel... Oh, this is lower than I thought. I thought we were going to see like mid to late 30s. Especially... That's really weird because... Oh, I'm going for extra sensory. That's really weird because we passed level 30s at this level at what, the 5th gym? Like with Chuck? So for us to be 8 gyms into it... Yeah, for us to be 8 gyms into it, and we're still encountering this, that's really off-putting. Oh, unless that was the beginner, and then this bad boy's gonna be like 36 or 37. No, it's still 32. Okay. Alright. Let's keep spamming extrasensory. Ho-Oh should be set, honestly. The only thing that I'm worried about... Oh, it ate that up. The only thing I'm worried about with Ho-Oh is, of course, if we run across like a rock type. Because rock will just wreck the hell out of Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh. Not Ho-Ho. Ho-Oh. Yeah, because like water types could be a challenge, but extrasensory's on here, so we have something to at least neutrally hit them. Yeah, and I can't imagine that we'll run across too many rock types. Maybe once we get into Victory Road, we'll have like a hiker or two that might like use Graveler on us. But until then, I don't see it. Grassy Whistle. Put some to sleep. Yeah, let's get rid of Growth and we'll put on Grass Whistle. And learn the Grass Whistle. Colonel grew to 14. Alright, Ivysaur, okay. So let's see. So thank you guys. This is episode 31 for us. And you know what's crazy is these episodes right here are actually being watched more than the ones when I very first started. And it seems weird to me because I would think that a Let's Play would actually go the opposite direction. Like, we would start off strong, like, the first couple episodes, and then it kind of peters off. Like, people are like, oh, I don't care as much anymore. Or, I really wanted this starter, but it's not what, they pick something else. So, for it to kind of do the inverse, where the first couple episodes really were not that exciting. Ho-Oh doesn't trust me yet, but Ho-Oh's only been in one battle with me. Ho-Oh, how do you not trust me? Anyways, I'm all like surfing right in his butt crack. Anyways, so for us to kind of do the inverse where it's like, it was slow and then it's really picked up since then, I'm really happy, and I want to thank you guys definitely for sticking on and checking it out, especially since we have lost so many team members. Like, this is the crazy thing for me. So we literally made it 21, 22 episodes, something like that, before we lost a single team member. Like, we were actually facing off with Chuck when we lost our first team member. And between 21 and 31, so the last 10 episodes, we've lost like 12 team members. So obviously, I don't want to say it's picking like our how should I put this? I don't want to say that our Locke is picking up steam, because it sounds really bad to say like, yeah, it's getting more action packed because we're losing a bunch of team members. But our team has definitely taken a beating, I would say, in the last 10 episodes. So the last, like, couple weeks, our team has definitely taken a beating. So for you guys to still be watching when we're literally running a Sunkern, that alone is amazing to me. So I want to thank you guys quite a bit for that. Quagsire could be an issue, because actually, you know what? No, we're going to stay in. We'll go for Extra Sensory. I was like, Quagsire could be an issue, because I don't really have a Quagsire counter. But we'll go for an Extra Sensory, hopefully do some neutral damage, and kind of go from there. But hopefully, so my goal is that if we get to Victory Road, I'll do like a grinding montage with what we have left, and try and get this team back on track, because like I said, it's definitely taking a beating. And if we're running across like level 30 Mons right now, and we're still underleveled. Like, I feel that level 30 Mons are underleveled, and I feel like we're still underleveled against them. That's not a good sign. That means we're like quadruple, double, over, under, super underleveled. Like, we redefine underleveled right now. So hopefully, we're all riding on the back of Ho-Oh right now. So if Ho-Oh can get us to Victory Road, then hopefully I can grind everybody up until like the mid-30s. Which still won't be great. Like, that's not going to be enough to take on the Elite Four. But hopefully will be enough to just keep the ball rolling. Because our goal, like I said, our goal is to make it past our rival. If I make it past our rival and into the Elite Four, I will at least feel like I've accomplished something, because we'll have finished or gotten close to finishing an entire region, which is more than I could say when we did. It's more than I could say from when we did Red Lockdown, because when we did Red, we didn't make it far at all. Like, we made it 3 gym badges, I think. Yeah, because we lost right before Erica. So we lost to Giovanni. So, hopefully, if we can make it through the Elite Four, like, if we make it past our rival, that's going to be win number 1. If we make it through the Elite Four, that's win number 2. So, as soon as we step foot in Kanto, like, I feel like we're already gold medal winners, even if we don't, go an inch further in the entire game. I feel like we'll have, definitely gotten our money's worth as far as winning out or putting up an effort. Oh, we almost bodied the hell out of that. Okay. One more extra sensory. I'm spamming extra sensory because I don't want to use all of my PP on the fire moves. So hopefully extra sensory can kind of float us until we absolutely need to start using fire moves or we get a good type advantage. But at least Suncard's getting levels. Let's look on the bright side. Oh, you only had the one Flaffy? Oh, come on, dude. Or the one Mareep. At least have a Flaffy and an Ampharos. Just to kind of, like, spice things up for us. Okay. I think we're doing good. So let's go up here. Oh, is this a psychic? Oh. Let's see. So we got one psychic. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, the psychics are interesting, but now we're gonna... Oh! So now we're gonna come across something that's gonna resist our fire types, and our extra sensory's not gonna be so hot against either. So let's see what just an extra sensory will do. Oh, yeah, that did not do anything. Oh, come on. Confuse Ray, really? So part of me says let's go into Flaffy and Amp, but I don't think Amp can really take a hit. Actually, let's go into Attilian, because Attilian has Bite, which will at least be super effective. And we'll get the Intimidate off, not that that matters. Ooh! He actually looks really sleek from behind. Like, that nice red coat looks really sharp. Alright, that's fine. Go for a recover. It's better than you hitting me with Confuse Ray. What you do now. Okay. Of course. That's fine. Whatever. Be like that. As long as we break through. As long as we break through. Bite. Yeah, see, that does a lot more. And I get the other one was resisted, but resisted from 15 levels up should do a bit more than, like, what, 40% or whatever it did. Woo! Alright, Attilian coming through. Actually, now I think about it, Attilian could be decent against this whole psychic party in general. Colonel's getting close to the rest of the team. Alright, Giraffe Rig, normal, psychic will stay in. Hopefully we can... Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, hopefully we can eat this up, and 2, hopefully we don't get taken down by our confusion, because that's going to be the other issue. Oh, and we still do half. Okay. Alright, I'm running the risk. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to run the risk, because that side beam's not going to be enough to take us out. As long as we snap through confusion here. Alright, that's decent experience, I think, for Attilian. Being 4 levels higher, like, that should be good. Good, not great, but good. Okay. Execute. Execute is definitely going to see Ho-Oh. There's no way I would leave a water type in against a confused weakened water type up against a grass type that's probably a higher level than him. Or equal level. Eat this Fire Blast. Boom. Moving right along. Do 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 do. If we this, it's gonna be funny, right? Is if we make it to the Victory Road and like the Elite Four and everything, and we don't lose a single team member off of this, like the most ragtag team we've had throughout the entire lock, that's gonna be amazing, because literally, this is like the, not the B team, this is like the G team. Like, we've made it to the point where this is like the bench warmer for Pee Wee football, is pretty much our team right now. So hopefully, if we can just keep this thing going, the longer we hold out, the better off we're going to look. And not even the longer we hold out, pretty much the longer Ho-Oh holds out right now, the better we look. Because Ho-Oh is just putting in the work. Like, this is beyond legendary. This is like gold standard, super legendary status right here is what Ho-Oh is doing for us. Here's the thing. I really don't want to switch into Attilian because Attilian's really beat up, so I'm going to have to stay in. Because I worry that Attilian's not going to be able to take a hit. And not at those levels. Not 6 levels higher from something that's probably going to outspeed him. Or her, actually. Attilian's a girl. A female in our game, I think. Woo! That's also what happens when your extrasensory is not resisted. Because you don't have your psychic type yet. Nidorina. Oh. You are definitely getting extrasensoried. Ho-Oh, though. Whew. Like, I don't know if it's just stats or if it's because Ho-Oh's also, 12 levels higher than everything. But Ho-Oh's putting in the work. Like, right now, I wish that we already had the Silver Wing, which you don't get until Pewter City, but I wish we had the Silver Wing so I could slap it on, fly back, get Lugia, and we could just tandem our way through all of this. Endeavor? Ew. Endeavor? No. I'm not going to. Like, Endeavor's okay in certain senses, but Endeavor on a Sunkern? Like, that's too rough. And now I'm actually going to switch something up that I usually don't do. I'm accepting phone numbers now. I'd made this decision right after getting Ho-Oh, because pretty much when I go to grind, I need everybody that is anybody that's a trainer to call me so we can start setting up some freaking battles up in this piece. So obviously he's a fisherman. Yeah, we're gonna have to stay in with Ho-Oh. I was contemplating switching over to Amp, but there's no way. Like, we can't take that. So we're just gonna have to run with Ho-Oh and hope we get extrasensories and hope that he's using Quillfish and hopefully Tentacool. That way we can just extrasensory our heart away. It is nice that at this point, as far as like Kanto and Johto mons go, there is an inordinate amount that are water poison. Because you think about the whole Tentacool line, Quillfish, that kind of stuff, like, they pop up quite a bit. There's a huge amount of just water poison types in this game. I would say a huge amount, but like, a huge amount of what is used is water poison, is what I should say. No Swampy. Even in the worst matchups, I cannot afford to swap out Ho-Oh. That's how bad and beat up our team is right now. Like, right now, this Seeking should just be able to destroy freaking Ho-Oh. But Ho-Oh comes through again, getting the flinch like a boss. Ho-Oh, Ho-Oh, Ho-Oh. Ain't no way, ain't no ow. Well, if nothing else, I can say Colonel's going to be, like, right on par with the entire team once this is done. The next one I think I'll level up, honestly, is probably going to be Amp, just so we can get Ampharos, because maybe that'll make some semblance of a working team. Because we have Donphan fully evolved, obviously. We have Ho-Oh doesn't evolve. We have Gyarados, which is fully evolved. So, Ampharos and Weezing are going to be the next two, obviously, unless we somehow find a Sunstone. But the problem is, even if we get a Sunstone, I was talking to John about this, and this is not like a great or a let's say unheard of realization. Oh, not Cameron the photographer. Nope, leave me alone. I'm accepting phone numbers. I'm still not accepting photography from Cameron. Anyways, this shouldn't be a great surprise, but if we were to evolve Sunkarn into Sunflora, still not a great mon. Like, even as Sunflora, it's still really bad. Let's get out of here. We don't have to... Obviously, this isn't our encounter because we already have a Rattata. So, Raticate is not going to happen. Look at all those badges. I'm impressed. But you're not just satisfied by collecting them, right? No? Yes? I don't know. I actually don't know how to answer that. Not really, I guess. Man, everybody is pulling out mons that we've lost. Seeking... Espeon. Espeon, I'm going to take this Fire Blast. Alright, let's see. Let's see if Espeon can handle that. Nope. There's nobody that can handle this so far. Ho-Oh is just a machine. Goodbye, Vernon. This should be our next challenge on our walkthrough. Can we just sweep the Elite Four with only Ho-Oh? Only Ho-Oh, no one else. You know, get Ho-Oh up to like 50. Drop a bunch of PP Maxes on it so that all that's capped out and just go to town. Then we'll just start, spamming freaking Sacred Fires and Fire Blasts and just kind of letting it go. If I remember, this one right here heals us. Yes. Heal me. Because there's this house, and then there's like another house here that has to do with those like Day of the Week siblings. So, and I don't think it does anything. If I remember, the Day of the Week sibling house or whatever just tells you. I think there's a book in there that just tells you like where they're located on what days. Like Frida Friday is here, and I don't know, Monkey Monday is over here, or wherever the hell their name is. I remember once Frida Friday. I don't remember what the rest are. It's like I'm Billy. Well, none of them are Billy, but you know what I mean. I know it's like Frida Friday, and then it's like Trudy Tuesday, or I think Wednesday is like Windy Wednesday. Does that sound right? Wednesday, like Wednesday Addams. I'm Wednesday of Wednesday. Now it's gonna bother me. What's the guy like? I feel like one of the guys is for like Thursday, and it's like I'm Thurman Thursday or some shit like that. Oh, a Blastoise. This actually could be an issue. So a Blastoise at level 36, no less. Okay. We'll see what the extrasensory can do. Because the main issue is Blastoise is bulky. Like, we came across... Oh, wow, that is bulky. Okay. I want to say, because we came across Venusaur, obviously, earlier in this route. But Venusaur's bulky, but Venusaur also had a type disadvantage to our extrasensory. This doesn't have to deal with the type disadvantage and is also bulky. And has a type advantage, actually. Oh, Okay. I was like, oh, hell no. There's no way. I don't care if it is stab super effective in the rain. There is no way in hell I'm letting Ho-Oh go down like this. Ho-Oh's like the only piece of glue holding this entire team together. If we were to lose Ho-Oh, then we would basically lose this lock. Not even basically, I'll go beyond that. Like, we would guaranteed lose this lock. So thank you for scaring me, Joyce. If that was your name, I don't know. It went by pretty fast. Joyce, Battle Girl Joyce. Let's say that was your name. Battle Girl Joyce. What a jerk. Let's heal up again. Thanks a lot, Joyce. And your Blastoise in the rain. Rain and Blastoise. Rain and Blastoise. Oh, we can go that way, or we can go this way. What's up here? Oh, well, I guess we can't go that way. So we are going this way. What do you want? Pointy hair? Feels like a faux hawk going on. What's going on here? You are challenged by Ace Trainer Gavin. A victory bell. So if you think... Here's the other thing. So if you think that water poison is common, grass poison is even more common. Which also cannot take an extrasensory. Honestly, I feel like grass poison's gotta be... If it is not the most common dual type, it's gotta be one of the most common dual types. Because the only other dual type I think that could possibly be on par as far as pure numbers would be probably like normal flying. You know, normal flying I get because every freaking bird in every generation is normal flying. But grass poison's got to be well up there too, because there's the whole Bulbasaur line, there's the Oddish line, there's the freaking Victory Bell line. It just goes on and on and on and on. So, I don't know. Who the hell knows? But, so if we had grass, there's a water. So I'm going to guess fire. Are we going to see a fire type come out next? Flareon, we are. That's actually not a... If you think about it, that's not a bad core. Like Victory Bell, Kingler, and Flareon. Like, it could be worse. I mean, you've got your fire... This is the traditional fire, water, grass core. But they also are fairly decent as far as mons, like... Or I should say, they're fairly decent as far as mons for this generation. Like, I'm not going to be playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you know, OU, Wi-Fi, and start throwing out my Kingler. Like, that's not going to happen. Or really my Flareon or my Victory Bell, but... As far as like NPC characters are concerned in HeartGold, this is probably the most solid team I've seen. Will we learn Worry Seed? God, no. Hell no. No Worry Seed. I don't know, like, this is my thing. What the hell is the point of Worry Seed, really? Oh, this way you can't fall asleep. I stopped you from using rest. Ha ha ha. But other than that, like, oh, I'm preventing you from using rest. Great. Fantastic. So, unless I run across the one mod that happens to be using rest, which, granted, that happens. Rest is a legitimate thing. But, just what are the chances that, let's say, if I put Worry Seed on one of my grass mods... And it's not going to be Sunkern, because Sunkern, I wouldn't run in battle anyways. But let's say, like, I think Bulbasaur learns Worry Seed. I wouldn't put Worry Seed on Bulbasaur and then start throwing out, like, Mega Venusaur with Worry Seed. Because the odds of that running, like, being useful and me running across a Mon with Rest... No. The odds of me needing that move slot for a fourth different move, much higher. Like, infinitely higher. So this guy also has 3 mons, so let's see what his core is. So, Parasec's his grass. So, Parasect, Victory Bell. I probably would have gone Victory Bell myself, but, I mean, Parasec's okay. You don't see Parasect all that much. Probably because of its 4 times weakness to fire, but that's a whole nother story. So, next up we have Golduck. Okay. Golduck's not bad. Like, Golduck is a solid option there as well. Golduck, Kingler, I still probably would have gone with Kingler, but that's more of a personal choice. Golduck's kind of a toss-up with Kingler, I think. I feel that, anyways. So, I could see somebody wanting to go either way. For me, personally, I would have gone with Kingler for more of, like, a physical presence, but whatever. So now it comes down to the Firemon. Does his Firemon outweigh Flareon? It does if it's Charizard, and we've already seen the other 2 starters. Oh no, you're going for another water type. Okay. Didn't want to have Magmar on you, did you? Actually, I don't know. Who knows what a fire type he would have had. Rapidash. Arcanine. If he had Arcanine, that would have been baller right there. That would have been the move. Arcanine. Yeah, okay. Your Sand Attack did not do garbage. I'm over here extra censoring right through the Sand Attack. If we get the flinch, that's going to be... Oh! I take that back. We don't even need the flinch. Get in the crit. Got the crit. Got the hits. Colonel's at 26, which means Colonel's actually not the lowest team member for us right now as far as level. As far as viability, yeah, still the lowest team member. But he has now surpassed Donphan, believe it or not, has now surpassed Dumbo or Donphan for lowest, weakest leveled Mon. She's talking about our rival over here. I lost to a red-headed trainer. He was really strong, but it was as if he absolutely had to win at any cost. I felt sorry for his Pokemon. I feel sorry for him in general, like, because he's got a solid team. He's probably got the best team of any of the rivals in all the games. I feel like, that's my personal opinion. Like, you can make the argument that Blue might have a team on par with his as far as quality, but these two right here, Blue and Silver, best rivals, because what other team member are you gonna, or what other challenger are you gonna say had like an on par team? Barry's team is, I don't recall Barry's team too much, but I don't recall it being remotely a threat. Charon, no. Shauna, no. Serena, no. Tierno. Like, there's really nobody that has a team on par. Like, How's team in Alola is not too bad. I'll give How that. His team's not too bad, but again, his team, Silver's team is definitely, is at least a cooler team. I'll give him that. How's team is interestingly balanced. Silver's team is badass. That's the difference. That's the difference right there. The difference is How's team might be okay if I was like running competitive, you know, rarely used, like RU competitive. How's team would be legit. If Pokemon were a real thing and I was like running a team that I wanted to be seen with in public, Silver's team. Silver's team would get me definitely less bullied than How's team would. Somebody look at How's team and be like, oh wow, you've got a Pichu. Especially in the beginning. Silver's team, they'd be like, oh my god, he's got friggin' Gengar and a Crobat on him. He must be legit. So, you know, potato, Silver's got it. Silver's got the gold. Alright, so that is the last trainer on this godforsaken route. Actually, it's not the last trainer. I will spoil that right now before you guys kill me in the comments. I know there are like 2 more trainers that you can surf to down below, and I'll probably go back to them when I'm doing my grinding montage, but they were not standing directly in my way, so I'm not going to rush the team that I don't have to, especially at this point in the lock. Welcome to the doors to Victory Road. Oh, he's going to stop us. What do we got here? Only trainers who have proven themselves may pass. Oh, the 8 badges of Johto. Please, go right on through. Oh, I will. Okay, so there's 3 ways to go. This way leads to Kanto, but I don't think we can go. I mean, I know we can't go. That's why Home Slice is here. Hold there. Hold there, not hold it there. Okay, whatever. This way leads to Kanto, but this path's blocked for the time being, I'm afraid. And then this way leads out to Mount Silver. This way leads to Mount Silver. You'll see some scary, strong Pokemon out there. You're not ready for it. Shouldn't I be the judge of what I'm ready for? Whatever. But either way, this way leads out to Le Victory Road, which we will be taking on next time here in our Pokemon HeartGold Nuzlocke. Because this is where I'm going to go ahead and save today's episode. So, guys, we have made it. We have made it this far. Whew. On the precipice of challenging the Elite Four. Next episode, you guys, of course, we will be going through that door. We'll be checking out Victory Road and hopefully making it to the other side with a team that is somewhat intact and better for the journey. Comment question of the day today, guys. Let's see. Okay, comment question of the day today, guys. Which is the better legendary to have at this point in our lock? Would you rather have a level 45 Lugia if we were playing Soul Silver, or this level 45 Ho-Oh that is currently being rocked out on our team? Let me know in the comment section down below, Ho-Oh or Lugia. And also, while you're down there, thank you for taking a moment to like, comment, and subscribe, because all those thumbs up lift up my heart, people. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. This is Sleevecard signing out. Have yourselves a beautiful day, and I will see you later.